Hi everybody, how you doing? It is a cold, snowy, freezing rain kind of day here in Oregon. Last night it started snowing, kind of changed to freezing rain, and we're supposed to get more snow, and who knows what'll happen. But anyway, we're inside, we're warm, and I finished something, so I thought I'd show you. So this is the Tamiya Lotus Super 7 Series 2. This is the first Tamiya kit I have put together, and went together fairly well. I'll show you the finished model in a second. It kind of resembles the box, but here you go. So here it is. Bring it up a little bit closer. So, going down for a second here. Okay. I actually started this kit last week and started to go together really well. It's a very, very low part count kit, and I ended up using a Tamiya gray primer and this color paint, which worked really well. So that was a pleasure. Overall, everything went together well. There were some very fiddly parts with this, and I'll kind of show you what those were. First, let me stop this and just kind of show you the car itself. All right, so I'm gonna start off with, first show the underside here. Not much down here, not a whole lot of detail stuff, and I didn't really weather this very much. Although this may look it, it's actually just the way the paint came out, so I left it. But this whole assembly back here, this cage for the rear axle and all of this, very fiddly. Didn't quite, and then this was probably just me, my crappy modeling skills, but this didn't quite line up the way it was. So if you actually see, the rear wheels are a little close to the fender on both sides. So this probably should have been a little bit closer to this wall here. But when I was putting it together, I couldn't really see how that was going to work. So it's together. The wheels actually do spin. They're not perfect, but they work. So there's that. Here's the underside. The engine, again, not a whole lot of detail, but doable. And I did it as the road touring car, or whatever they call it. The front wheels do turn a little bit. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on them. You see there's a gap here. For whatever reason, when I put this on, it didn't, something's binding it up and wouldn't slide all the way forward. So I'm not sure what was up with that. I did not put the seat belts in because they kind of looked like this, and I think these things look like crap. Sorry, but they just don't look good, so I didn't do them. Interior is very, very basic. The engine had, if I can get the hood off, the engine had the most parts. And to be honest with you, when I finally popped the engine in here, I didn't think the hood would go on it because of the way these, I'm guessing they're carburetors. I'm not even sure what kind of parts they were. But if you'll notice, this one section down here, just how close it is to the edge. And the motor is actually, or the engine is actually sitting right where it should be. So I'm not sure why there's such a gap, or why there's such a little bit of an overhang here, but this does actually fit. The other issue that I had putting this together was the front suspension. And the instructions call, you build the entire assembly up in sections, but when it asks you to put the disc brakes on, right, it tells you to put the top and bottom part together, put in the shock is actually part of the disc brake section. So when you put excuse me, when you put this together, you then have to pry it apart in order to slip that back in. So word to the wise, don't, if you build this kit, don't do it that way. Put the bottom pieces together, put the disc brakes in, then put the top on, then glue it all together. It'll probably go together much easier than peeling it back apart in order to make everything fit the right way. There was some photo etch on it. Overall, I think it came out okay. Definitely not my best job in the world, but I did not put any clear on this at all. The shine is from the paint itself. I had a little issue here with some of the paint when it sprayed on. Looked like it went on just a little bit too heavy, and then I didn't catch it in time while it was drying to fix it. But yeah, beyond that, there's that. So this was a fun little build. Not 100% sure why, but I did kind of like rush through this kit, and not sure why. I did start it last week. I finished it this morning. So, you know, but like I just kept working at it, and I was trying to be patient to allow things to dry and all that kind of stuff. I could have done better. So that's my thing. I could have done better with this. Oh, the interior color for this red, they actually have you mix that color. It's Tamiya flat red and Tamiya dull red to come up with this color. So since I couldn't find any examples of this, that's close enough. It works for me. So there's that. I'm going to push this out of the way for a second, and I'm going to show you a couple other things. I was cruising Etsy. Move this up a little bit. And I came across that guy's, I was looking for stuff for cars and models and stuff like that. And I came across this guy's Etsy site. And what he does is he prints out and makes license plates. And you can tell these are all historic or antique plates for cars, all different states. And this is the scale model detail parts. And very simply, they're not decals. You actually just cut them out and then glue them to the license plate holder on the car. But I just thought these were really cool. And he's got lots of different types. So he's got stuff from the 80s. He's got all different types of states. You can order, I think, just about every state. And I'll put a link to his Etsy site in case you guys are interested in seeing him. There's a couple of California ones. You know, just lots of different. And he's got lots of different ones. So, you know, even if you want some retro cars besides the historic plates, he actually does cater some of them to different time periods. So like, I think, forget which one it is. Can't remember if it's this one. Might be this one, is from the 80s. And then he's got other ones from the 70s. You know, these look like these are some older plates. Oh yeah, 1947, 49. So these are just some cool, cool different things that you can add to your cars. And then with this, so I enjoy the TV show Remington Steele. If you remember the show from the 80s, it starred Pierce Brosnan from James Bond and Stephanie Zimbalist, and it was a really decent TV show. Well, the second season, the character Remington Steele ends up with this Auburn Speedster. Now, in the TV show, it's a 1936 version of this, but I always liked the car. It looks very sleek, it's very stylish, and I ended up finding this on eBay. And so I picked it up, and it's a skill level 2, so I should be able to build this with my limited modeling knowledge, so I should be able to do a halfway decent job. The kit actually, let's see here, I'll show you this, 8 inches in length. So I just pop this open so you can see it. It is unbuilt, right? Everything's still in the package. I'm not exactly sure when this actually came out. I'll have to look. But some chrome, lots of chrome on this car. There you go. There it is. A couple of tires. I haven't even really opened this box yet, other than just to kind of peek in it and just make sure everything was there. Decals. So, yeah, looks like the windshields are okay. I need to clean them up a little bit. But nonetheless, I thought that would be a fun build. I always liked that car in that show, and you know, it may not be famous like some of the other TV ones, but I thought it'd be fun. So there's that, the license plates and my new Lotus Super 7, and that's all I have. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you all have a great weekend. For those of you in the Midwest and on the East Coast, hope you're staying safe with the storms that are going through. Just hope you're all healthy, and hope everything is doing well. And also, tomorrow's my birthday, so I'll be 52. Kind of a historic day, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and thank you to all my new subscribers. I do appreciate it. And if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up on it, share it, talk about it, leave comments, and I will try to respond to everybody as best I can. And I hope you're all doing well. Talk to you soon. Bye.